Shabbat Shalom. So I invite you to have a seat as we're going to begin our service. Okay, or maybe not. Yeah, that's all. That's right. Well, it's so nice to be with you all. Our first service back in the sanctuary after our summer out in the patio. I love being in the patio, but there's nothing like being in our good old sanctuary. And then, of course, we have Byron Lilly with us this evening. How blessed we are to have Byron with us. So we're going to do not really a Nefesh Shabbat. We lied to you. We are doing all the Nefesh pieces, though, basically that we've done in the last few Nefesh services that Byron has led anyway. So we'll be doing those pieces. So it should be a very musical service, and I won't talk too much at you today so that we can kind of get into that Shabbat energy, which is exactly what I think we all need right now, that sense of Shabbat peace. There's so much happening in our world, so many things. But today we got to take a breath right now and just be with each other in community. Behold how good and how pleasant it is that we are together in community. We begin with Hinei Ma Tov, page 128. If you're using the prayer book, if you have a smaller one, use the blue bracketed page numbers, not the black ones.
Hinei Ma Tov umanayim shevet achim gam yachad. 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 How good it is,
How good it is,
how sweet it is,
how sweet it is
to be together on this day. How good it is,
How good it is,
how sweet it is,
how sweet it is
to be together on this day. Hinei Ma Tov umanayim shevet achim gam yachad. Hinei Ma Tov umanayim shevet achim gam yachad. Shevet achim gam yachad.
All right. What a nice way to begin. Well, I had a fabulous day today already. It began with Justin this morning at a mikvah. And I want to invite Justin Van Bean, a new member of our people, a new member of our congregation. I'll invite you all to please rise as welcome Justin into Jewish life as he became a Jew earlier this morning. Look at that, right before our eyes, became a Jew. Oh God, grant your loving favor to Justin, as in this holy place you welcome him into Jewish life. Knowing well the history of our martyrdom in years past, Justin has chosen to join himself to our people's faith. We open our hearts to him, strengthen Justin in his resolve, help him to live in fidelity to the decision he has made and to the promise he's about to make again. May he always find satisfaction and joy in the fulfillment of your sacred mitzvot, your sacred commandments. Grant him many years of strength and happiness as a worthy member of our congregation and of the people Israel. We praise you, O God, in whose presence is the fullness of joy, as we all say, Amen.
Of my own free will, I choose to enter the eternal covenant between God and the people of Israel and to become a Jew. I accept Judaism to the exclusion of all other religious faiths and practices. Under all circumstances, I will be loyal to the Jewish people and to Judaism. I promise to establish a Jewish home and to participate actively in the life of the synagogue and of the Jewish community. I commit myself to the pursuit of Torah and Jewish knowledge. If I should be blessed with children, I promise to raise them as Jews.
No pressure. You don't have to have children in order to fulfill that. Just saying, Justin. Saying.
I suppose I could always inherit some.
You could always inherit some. I like that. So, besides getting your amazing name of Ezra Yonatan, which you received today, you also received the Torah officially. And I invite you to read or say with all of us, the watcher of our faith.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad.
Give it one more hug. Justin, you've worked so hard. If you guys read his essays, you would have been blown away. So thoughtful. And you had such a cool perspective on stuff. You just see things in such a neat way. And it's a reminder, Justin, that we need to be open-minded as people and see things through other people's eyes. And you do that so well. But I'll tell you, this is now your Torah. I'll keep it in here for you, okay? Yeah.
Thank you, my friend. Stay right here, man. You're like a wandering Jew.
As you've blessed us by your presence, and now you're part of this amazing community, it is now our honor to bless you. I invite you all to raise your hands and join me in the blessing. Yivarechecha Adonai v'yishmerecha. May God bless you and may God keep you. Ye'er Adonai panav elecha v'yichuneka. May God's radiance shine upon you and be gracious to you. Yisad Adonai panav elecha v'yasem lecha shalom. May God always be a source of strength, of wholeness, completeness, and peace in your life, the life of your partner and your beloved family, as we all say together, Amen. Mazel tov. So proud of you. Let's close that door. So it seems only appropriate as you become Jewish today that your first act is, of course, lighting of the Shabbos candles. So I invite you all to please be seated. Page 120, right? We continue on page 120.
As these Shabbat candles give light to all who behold them, so may we, by our lives, give light to all who behold us. As their brightness reminds us of the generations of Israel who have kindled light, so may we, in our own day, be among those who kindle light. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kidshanu b'mitzvotav, v'tzivanu le'adlik ner shel Shabbat. Blessed are you, Adonai, our God, sovereign of the universe, who hallows us with mitzvot, commanding us to kindle the light of Shabbat.
Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kidshanu b'mitzvotav, v'tzivanu lehadlik ner shel Shabbat.
Lovely, welcome Shabbat. I invite you to welcome the person next to you. Wish them a Shabbat Shalom. Introduce yourself. Someone you don't know, wish them a Shabbat Shalom.
Mazel tov, Justin. Thank you.
It's really good.
And wish a mazel tov to Justin as he walks by to each of you. Mazel tov, Justin.
Yeah. Romemu, Romemu, Romemu Adonai Eloheinu, Ve'ishtachavu, Lahadom Raglav Kadoshu, Romemu, Romemu, Romemu Adonai Eloheinu, Ve'ishtachavu, Le'kar Kosho, Le'Adonai Eloheinu, Ki Kadosh Adonai Eloheinu, Romemu, Romemu, Romemu Adonai Eloheinu, Ve'ishachavu, Lahadon Raglav Kadoshu, Romemu, Romemu, Romemu Adonai Eloheinu, Ve'ishtachavu Le'har Kodsho, Ki Kadosh Adonai Eloheinu, Ki Kadosh Adonai Eloheinu.
Page 138, we continue with Lecha Dodi.
Hello. Hello.
More Nava Tehillah.
Lecha Dodi Likrat Kala, B'nei Shabbat Nekabela, Lecha Dodi Likrat Kala, B'nei Shabbat Nekabela, Shamor Bezachor B'dibur Echad, Hishmi'anu El HaMeyuchad, Adonai Echad U'Shemo Echad, L'Shem U'Tiferet Ve'Litila, Lecha Dodi Likrat Kala, B'nei Shabbat Nekabela, Lecha Dodi Likrat Kala, B'nei Shabbat Nekabela, Likrat Shabbat Lechu V'nelcha, Ki hi Mekor HaBeracha, Merosh Mikedem Nesucha, Sof Ma'aseh B'machshava Chila, Lecha Dodi Likrat Kala, B'nei Shabbat Nekabela, Lecha Dodi Likrat Kala, B'nei Shabbat Nekabela. Oi v'shalom Ateret Ba'ala, Gam besimcha Uvetzohola, Toch emunei Am segula, Boi chala, Boi chala, Lecha Dodi Likrat Kala, B'nei Shabbat Nekabela, Lecha Dodi Likrat Kala, B'nei Shabbat Nekabela.
Nice. We continue with Mizmor Shir on page 140 on the next page.
Mizmor Shir LeYom HaShabbat, Tov lehodot la'Adonai, Uletzamer leShimcha Elyon, Uletzamer leShimcha Elyon. Mizmor Shir LeYom HaShabbat, טוב להודות לאדוני, ולצמא לשמך עליון, ולצמא לשמך עליון. להגיד בבוקר חסדך, ואמונתך בלילות, עלי עשור ועלי נבל, עלי היגיון בכינור. מזמור שיר ליום השבת, טוב להודות לאדוני, ולצמא לשמך עליון, ולצמא לשמך עליון. כי שימחתני אדוני בפועלך, במעשה ידיך ארנן. מה גדלו מעשיך אדוני מאוד, עמקו מחשבותיך. מזמור שיר ליום השבת, טוב להודות לאדוני, ולצמא לשמך עליון, ולצמא לשמך עליון, ולצמא לשמך עליון.
We continue with our call to worship, Al Baruch Hu, on page 146. I invite you, if you're able to please rise. You can face everyone, that's fine. Okay, whatever's easier.
Just keep moving forward. Lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie. Baruch Hu et Adonai HaMevorach. Baruch Adonai HaMevorach, HaMevorach le'olam va'ed. HaMevorach, HaMevorach le'olam va'ed.
Page 148. Please be seated. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech ha'olam, asher bidvaro ma'ariv aravim, bechokma poteach she'arim, ובתבונה משנה עיתים ומחליף את הזמנים ומסדר את הכוכבים ומשמרותיהם ברקיר כרצונו. בורא יום ולילה, גולל אור מפני חושך וחושך מפני אור, ומעביר יום מביא לילה, ומבדיר לבין יום ובין לילה, אדוני צבאות שמו. אלחי וקיים תמיד ימלוך עלינו לעולם ועד. Baruch atah Adonai HaMa'ariv Aravim. We read together on the bottom of the next page, this is an hour of change. Within it we stand, uncertain on the border of light. Shall we draw back or cross over? Where shall our hearts turn? Shall we draw back, my brother, my sister, or cross over? This is the hour of change, and within it we stand quietly on the border of light. What lies before us? Shall we draw back, my brother, my sister, my beloved, or cross over? Baruch Ata Adonai Hama'ariv Aravim. Page 150.
Ahavat olam beit Yisrael, Amcha ahavta, Torah umitzvot, chukim umishpatim, otanu limadata. Ahavat olam beit Yisrael, Amcha ahavta, Torah umitzvot, chukim umishpatim, otanu limadata. Al ken Adonai Eloheinu, b'shochbeinu, uvkumeinu nasiach bechukecha, v'nismach b'divrei Toratecha, uv'mitzvotecha le'olam va'ed. Ahavat olam beit Yisrael, Amcha ahavta, Torah umitzvot, chukim umishpatim, otanu lemadata. Al ken Adonai Eloheinu, b'shochbeinu, uvkumeinu nasiach bechukecha, v'nismach b'divrei Toratecha, uv'mitzvotecha le'olam va'ed. Ki hem chayenu ve'orech yameinu, Uvehem negei yomam v'layla, ve'ahavadcha al tasir mimenu le'olamim. Ya la 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 la, ya la la
Hard
la
words,
la
join
la
us.
la 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 la. Ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la. Baruch Ata Adonai, Ohev Amo Yisrael.
We join together on the top of page 151. As you taught Torah to those whose names I bear, teach me Torah too. Its mystery beckons, yet I struggle with its truth. You meant Torah for me. Did you mean the struggle for me too? Don't let me struggle alone. Help me to understand, to be wise, to listen, to know. Lead me into the mystery. Baruch Ata Adonai, Ohev Amo Yisrael. As we turn to page 152, I invite us all to take a deep breath in. Another deep cleansing breath in.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai, Adonai Echad. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai, Adonai Echad. Ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la. Ya la 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 la. Ya la 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 la. Ya la 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 la. Ya la 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 la. Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Leolam Vaed. Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Leolam Vaed. Yai la 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 la, yai la 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 la, yai la 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 la, yai la 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 la, yai la 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 la, yai la 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 la. You shall love with all of your heart, your soul, and with all of your might. You shall teach your children to hope, to love, and to know what is right. Ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la. Ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad.
Page 155. Let's read together. Love your God with every heartbeat, with every breath, with every conscious act. Keep in mind the words I command you today. Teach them to your children. Talk about them at work, whether you are tired or you are rested. Let them guide the work of your hands. Keep them in the forefront of your vision. Do not leave them at the doorway of your house or outside your gate. They're reminders to do all of my mitzvot, so that you can be holy for God. I am Adonai, your God. I led you out of Egypt to become your God. I am Adonai, your God. Page 158, we continue with a prayer of freedom, Michamocha.
Who is like you? Whoa. Who is like that chord? Adonai. Who is like you? Adonai. Ya la la la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la. Ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la. Mi chamocha ba'elim Adonai, mi kamocha nehedar b'kodesh. Nora tehilot, oh seifele, Nora tehilot, oh seifele. Who is like you, Adonai? Who is like you? Adonai, mi chamocha ba'elim Adonai, mi kamocha nehedar b'kodesh. Nora tehilot, oh seifele, Nora tehilot, oh seifele. Ya la la la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, La 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 la.
Woo! It needs a woo. Well done. Page 160, we continue with Hashkivenu.
Okay,
You ready, buddy?
I'm ready.
160 in the blue bracketed page numbers.
Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu leShalom vehamidenu shomreinu lechayim. Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu leShalom vehamidenu shomreinu lechayim. Ushmor tzeitenu uvoenu lechayim u'shalom me'ata ve'ad olam. Hashkivenu Adonai lechayim. Hashkivenu Adonai lechayim. Hashkivenu lechayim.
We continue now with the central portion of our worship on pages 164, 166, 168. If you hang on the even pages, you'll be right where you need to be. Please rise if you're able.
Just take a moment. Adonai Sfatai Tiftach. Adonai Sfatai Tiftach. Ufi Yagid Tehilatecha. Ufi Yagid Tehilatecha. Adonai Sfatai Tiftach. Adonai Sfatai Tiftach. Ufi Yagid Tehilatecha. Ufi Yagid Tehilatecha.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu ve'Elohei avoteinu ve'imoteinu Elohei Avraham Elohei Yitzchak ve'Elohei Yaakov Elohei Sarah Elohei Rivka Elohei Rachel ve'Elohei Leah האל הגדול, הגיבור והנורא, אל עליון, גומל חסדים טובים, וקונה הכל, וזוכר חסדי אבות ואימהות, ומביא גאולה לבני בניהם, למען שמו ואהבה, מלך עוזר ומושיע ומגן, ברוך אתה אדוני, מגן אברהם ועזרת שרה. אתה גיבור לעולם אדוני, מחיי הכל אתה רב להושיע, מוריד הטל, מחכה לחיים בחסד, מחיי הכל ברחמים רבים, סומך נופלים ורופא חולים, ומתיר אסורים, ומקיים אמונתו לשני עפר, מי כמוך בעל גבורות, ומידו מלך, מלך ממית ומחיה, ומצמיח ישועה, ונאמן אתה להחיות הכל, ברוך אתה אדוני האל הקדוש. אתה קדוש ושמך קדוש, וקדושים בכל יום יעלוך סלע, ברוך אתה אדוני האל הקדוש. Please be seated. Close the seat door, okay? And you'll come up in a minute. Close your seat door for just a moment. As we have before us this week from the book of Deuteronomy, Ki Teitzei, a portion that has more of the mitzvot than any other portion. How many total mitzvot, according to Maimonides, do we have in the Torah? Beautiful. Very good, Alex. 613. There are 72 mitzvot in this particular portion. And they include the stubborn, rebellious son, one of my favorites. Returning lost property, kindness to animals, responsibility of a homeowner for the safety of his roof. That's right. Someone falls to the roof, you're in trouble. Laws of marriage, sexual relationships, maintaining the purity of the congregation. Interest. Most of them, I would say, though, that we find in this portion are communal. Why? Because it's a reminder that when it comes down to it, we need to be in there for each other. We need to be there for each other. That's what this is about. The 72 mitzvot, these particular ones, are all about how we relate with each other. But it's interesting because it's also about how we take responsibility for each other. I don't know about you, but I'm really tired of living in a society that no one cares about each other. You see it when you drive, you see it when you go places. And I'm sorry, but it's antithetical to what we are as human beings. I don't care what faith, even if you don't have a faith. As human beings, we need each other. We're interdependent if we do this right. We need each other. So we need to think about that the next time someone cuts us off and we want to flip them off or drive ahead of them and act like an ass ourselves, to use the Talmudic phrase. Instead, take a moment, take a breath, and realize they're not really trying just to offend me. Maybe there's something going on for them. Something pretty horrible, maybe. And if we put ourselves in other people's shoes, just maybe we can have the patience and the thoughtfulness to take a breath and not be so reactive. So it's time for us to change things around us. And the only way it changes is with each of us. That's it. We can blame all we want, but it's on us. It really is. And these 72 mitzvot, actually all of these are the ones we would want to follow. These aren't dealing with animal sacrifice stuff that we don't. No, thank you. These are the ones that really are about how we take care of one another, how we care for each other. So I don't know about you, but I want to live in a world like that, where we can take care of each other, where we look out for someone. When someone is on the street and not doing well, we go up to that person and look at them as we would any human being. One of my favorite midrashim, one of my favorite stories, is about a homeless man who is in the front of a synagogue and everyone's passing him and ignoring him. Well, the punchline, of course, that's the Messiah, right? That's the punchline. And that's the reality. We never know who we're dealing with. You just don't. So treat everyone as if they are the Mashiach, as if they are the Messiah. I invite you now to just take a few moments, close your eyes, and consider your action and how that can really shift and change moving forward today as we pause in silent reflection.
Shaviti Havaya Lenegdi Tamid Shaviti Havaya Lenegdi Tamid Havaya, 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 Ahava, 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 Havaya, 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 Ahava, 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 Shaviti, Havaya Lenegdi Tamid Shaviti Havaya Lenegdi Tamid Havaya, 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 Ahava, 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 Havaya, 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 Ahava, Va, Ahava.
We now focus our energies toward those who are ill and in need of healing. That illness may be a physical one, a mental one, or a spiritual one. And on this Shabbat, we think of Seth Ammerman, Jana Agrovich, August Ahl, Ira Berkowitz, Don Barnett, Dr. Arnold Berliner, Pauline Bronstein, Carol Brindell, Francie Brown, John Castro, Donna Chukasky, Talia Sorowski, Bonnie Coleman, Deanna Courtwright, Ellen Dover, Toby Ellman, Diane Fisher, Judith Ganji, Josie Garcia, Juan Garcia, Marcia Garcia, Erica Gardner, Jerry Gassman, Marcia Gieser, Jack Haas, Olivia Hand, Avram Harris, Linda Harris, Lewis Harris, Rob Haas, Linda Hoffman, Jim Hubert, Sharon Jackson, Rolando Johnson, Mimi Jones, Sylvia Karp, Joy Kaiser, Noad Lahat, Elizabeth Ledwitz, Dan Lee, Carol Lerner, Jackie Levinson, Amanda Lopez, Bobby Lotman, Maureen McIntyre, Stephen Marceri, Rich McCarthy, Glenn Overstreet, Melanie Pearson, Barry Pinsley, Ann Port, Sherry Prezant, Stephanie Rasmussen, Jeff Rudy, Harriet Saltzman, Laura Sanders, Victoria Schneider, Norman Schoenfeld, Ray Singh, Norma Slavett, Lana Smith, Laura Sepulstra, Rabbi Jonathan Stein, Margie Stein, Jonathan Stern, Donna Thyman, Carol Turnbull, Sue Witten, Monica Wiley, Oren Wood, Yaakov Ben Ada, Megan Young, Rich Zerberger. If you wish to add another name to our healing list, I invite you to raise your hand. Thank you. 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 We wish upon all those we mentioned, those who remain unnamed, the refuah shlema, a speedy and complete recoveries, we join together in Jeff Klepper's Elna Refana La.
El Narafana La, 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 El Narafana La. El Narifana La, El Narifana La. You doing announcements now? Very well.
So we're going to take a poll. How many people would like Byron to sing the announcements versus just reading them? You may need a little break from singing.
Shabbat Shalom. Just kidding. My name is Byron Lilly, and it's my pleasure to welcome you to our Ruach Shabbat service. After the service, you're welcome to join us in the Temple House for Kiddush, Motzi, and Oneg. Today's Oneg is sponsored by Temple Emanu-El. Please check your handout, our Shalom table, or online for all of our upcoming activities, including our Slichot Cinema and Service Evening on September 28th, and our Sunday speaker, Larry Gersten, on September 29th. We are still in need of drivers for our High Holy Day bag distribution effort on September 29th. Delivery can happen between Sunday and Tuesday as we try to get everyone their bags before Rosh Hashanah on Wednesday, October 2nd. Please contact Iris at the office and let her know if you can help out. We hope to see you next Friday for our Erev Shabbat services at 7 p.m. Shabbat Shalom.
Shalom, and thank you, Byron, again. So appreciate you, all the coverage you've done while Kenner has been on maternity leave. We really appreciate it. You've been incredible. You only have what? A couple more gigs left.
A couple
more gigs. That's right. And if you want to hear a high holiday cantor, star trumpeter, cantor star trumpeter, I love that name, then come to Slichot. You'll get to hear her for the first time. Just saying. That day, by the way, unofficially, I'll tell you what movie it is. We're going to see Golda. So if you've not seen the movie Golda, come hang out with us, and we're going to talk about it. It's really quite special. Helen Mirren just does a fantastic job in that role, I think. And it was nominated for an Oscar. Okay, for makeup. That was it. What can I tell you? What can I tell you? We continue with Aleinu on page 586. I invite you to please rise if you're able. Aleinu לשבח לאדון הכל, לתת גדולה ליוצר בראשית, שהוא נוטה שמיים ויוסד הארץ, ומושב יקרו בשמיים ממעל, ושכינת עוזו בגובהי מרומים, הוא אלוהינו אין עוד. ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים, הקדוש ברוך הוא. ונאמר, והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ, ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד, ושמו אחד. It is our minhag, our custom here at Temple Emanu-El, when we come to the mourner's Kaddish, as the names are read, if we feel connection to that person, be it a loved one or just someone, like I said, we feel connected to, I invite you to please rise when you hear that name and to remain standing till all the names in our yahrzeit list have been recited. Then together we will all rise. On this Shabbat, we are mindful of those that are grieving the Shiva, the first week of mourning, for the following Israelis that lost their life this week. Sergeant Jerry Gideon Henghal, 24 years old. Sergeant Major Daniel Alush, 37 years old. Sergeant Major Tom Ish Shalom, age 38 years old. We also think of those that are grieving the Shloshim, the 30-day period of mourning for Marty Stein, as well as those that are grieving the Shana, the first year of mourning. We, of course, think of all of the lives that were lost on 9/11. We also think of those lives that were lost on 10/7, as well as all those Israelis that have died since then, as well as all of those Palestinian civilians who have died in Gaza and in the West Bank. We also think of Jeff Andre, Frederick J. Billmeyer, Michael Blevins, Sally Colby, Mal Kosman, Vera Doktorovich, Professor David Ellenson, Frederica Edis, Ruth Fox, Marilyn Fuller, Meyer Goldberg, Vicki Nosinoff Goldman, Janet Groden, Justin Gross, Lee Henderson, Lynn Hendrickson, Kenny Johnson, David German, Al Cadis, Bob Kaiser, David Lemon, Sandra Lemon, Daniel Long, Jean Marksheimer, Sherry Mates, Lorraine Mellon, Andrew Miller, Howard Miller, Margie Milrod, Roz Mishkind, Barbara Neiman, Ken Nist, Nancy Polliger, Mark Pollock, Linda Rogers, Janessa Schwartz, Judith Schwartz, Lois Starr, Shirley Stein, Guy Stern, Marcia Thaves, Scott Toddy, Harriet Weintraub, Eleanor Chastain Williams, Stacy Lynn Wolf, Tim Zimmer. We also think of the following yahrzeits that we observe on this Shabbat as we think of Bert Alberts, Nathan Aronoff, Richard Bergoffen, Jacob Berman, Shirley Blauner, Suzanne Blickman, Phyllis Birdman, Gladys Cherkasky, Morris Chused, Morton Jerome Citron, Bernard Domroy, Malone Frank, Agnes M. Frank, Sarah Friedman, Ann Gambord, Lebov Katsis, Dr. Samuel Ginsberg, Benjamin Goldberg, Henry Goldberg, Dora Golob, Sarah Gordon, Rose Greenberg, Estella Guerra, Morris Heller, Lila Henderson, Thomas Ivy, David Meyer Katz, Branna Reuven Kate, Isidore Colton, Bernard Kramer, Sophie Crown, Joel Landau, Faye Leiter, Judy Lieberson, Yanko Lutvik, Rachel Marquis, William Minkin, Maddie Morgan, Sidney Motel, Jeffrey Nadler, Ida Osinoff, Jack Leon Passavoy, Cynthia Korek Peterlin, Sophie Peterlin, excuse me, Meyer Pollock, Perry Perwin, Sidney Shapiro, Nathan Siegel, Art Silver, Arthur Silverman, Florence Silverman, Fanny Stein, Rose Steinberg, Dorothy Unell, Francis James Wank, George Weintraub, Helene Wiesner, Werner Wolf, Adolf Ziegler. Zichronam livracha, may all the memories of our loved ones endure as a blessing as we all rise, turning to page 598 to recite together our mourner's Kaddish. Yitgadal v'yitgadash shmei rabba, be'alma divrach hirutei ve'amlich malachutei, v'chayachon v'yomechon uv'chayei dechol beit Yisrael, b'agalav uzman kari v'imru amen. Yehei shmei rabba mevorach le'olam olmei almaya, yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitrumam v'yitnaseh, v'yitadar v'taleh v'talal shmei dekudesha b'rechu. Le'alam min kol birchata v'shirata, tushbechata v'nechemata, da'miran be'elma v'imru, amen. Yehei shlomo rabba mishamaya, v'chayim aleinu v'akol Yisrael, v'imru, amen. Osei shalom bimromav, hu ya'aseh shalom, aleinu v'akol Yisrael v'imru, amen. May the source of peace and peace to all who mourn, and comfort to those who are bereaved among us, wherever they may be, as we say together, amen. Please be seated. And for our closing song,
Oseh Shalom.
Oseh Shalom. Let's double down on that piece, shall we?
Yeah. Oseh Shalom bimromav, hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael, ve'al kol yoshvei tevel, ve'imru, amen. Oseh shalom bimromav, hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael, ve'al kol yoshvei tevel, ve'imru, amen. Yai la 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 la, yai la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, yai la 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 la, yai la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la. Oh, say shalom bimromav, hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael, ve'al kol yoshvei tevel, ve'imru, amen.
Good job, Byron.
Thank you.
Well done, well done. Yesher koach. And we continue in the Temple House with Kiddush and Motzi. We'll see you all there. Shabbat Shalom.